Alright, Path to Freedom, Day 10. Hey everyone, once again, still at it, still trying. What's new? We've been out yesterday with a couple of friends, had a hangover in the morning, always nice. Yeah, can never quite get the right amount down of how much alcohol I should drink, and more often than not, it's too much rather than too little, as it so happens. Pure coincidence. So afterwards, we went to my girlfriend's parents, where we're most likely going to be staying for the entire month of January. We're going there because we can no longer take this apartment. We don't really want to stay here any longer than we need to. So we're going to stay there for a month, and then we're moving on to a new flat, which I'm very much looking forward to because of setting everything up properly, like I want to have it set up. After that, we went to an exhibition, a dog exhibition. I'm not sure what the proper name is in English, but it doesn't matter. They show dogs, and it's cool, except that we arrived really late, and most of the showing was already done. Yeah. So we saw almost every dog on their way out, which was fairly nice. We didn't pay the entry anymore because nobody was there. Uh, Nobody really cared, I guess. But the dogs were nice, and so we got to talking about what kind of dog we want. Up until a few days ago, we thought that we would have to get a special dog that is not provoking my girlfriend's allergy. Instead, we found out that you can do it with an air purifier or some sort of a machine that just clears the hair out of the room, I guess. So we started looking at what kind of dog we want. We got down to several, I think about a dozen different breeds. And then we started looking at the prices. We spent about an hour in the evening today looking at that. And I swear to God, some people just are trying to make way too much money out of it. Because you either have the papers for the dog itself or not. And that determines the price way too much. Because without the papers, they go for, I don't know, 8, 10, 15,000. With the papers, they go 25, 30, 40,000, which is insane. That's 40,000 Czech crowns, in case you're wondering. So about 1,500 euros for a dog. Yeah. Without that, it's 200 to 4 to maybe 600 euros. So, a little bit of a difference. So I'm still not sure as whether or not the papers matter, whether they matter if the parents have it, but it's okay that the dog doesn't, or if that's the crucial part. I really don't understand that at all. At all. And I'm kind of mad that they make it so complicated just so they can avoid, we could know that the dog was not going to, behave well or that he's going to attack strangers or other members of your family that he's not seen before. Not our fault. Yeah. Yeah, not your fault. Great. So I have no idea how we're going to handle this, how much money we're going to pay. Nothing. We're just going to have to see. We're going to buy it in January, so I think we're going to hold off and just start looking seriously into this topic in January, just so we know what's going on. It's kind of pointless because we're not going to buy it now, 2 weeks before we're going on holiday to Slovakia to see my family, because it just doesn't make sense to torture that dog with an 8-hour trip there and then another 8-hour trip back. I don't want him to have PTSD at 3 months old. No, thank you. So, yeah, we're just going to get back to that later. So the biggest part right now is, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have to figure out how to move most of our shit to the new house, or to the temporary house, I should say. Disassembled furniture, keep it there. I'm going to have to figure out how the hell I'm going to record for the next 2 weeks, which is oh, that's so mind-boggling to me. Because setting up the PC again is going to be a pain. But, as always, I'll have to figure something out. Worst comes to worst, I'll shoot it on my phone and just stream it to a laptop. I really don't want to do that. But we'll see. I'm really trying hard to figure out something, but nothing comes to mind as of yet, so I'll have to sleep on it a few times. I hope something comes up. I'm still thinking about that camera hard, but I'm trying to not be impulsive and wait until January so I can put it on my expenses. So it should cost me a lot less. Not that I'm going to be making any money to write it off, right? But we'll see. We'll see. And yeah, apart from that, I tried Upwork. Nobody has responded yet. There was one person who was looking for a lot of people, and they just didn't respond to my messages. They just sent a reminder that I'm late, even though they didn't give me the script. So that was fun. And yeah, I'm thinking about what else has gone on, but I think that's about it. I mean, really, the next few weeks are just gonna be about waiting, right? Waiting so we're able to move to the new, at least the temporary house. Waiting so we can go on vacation. Waiting so I can finally get out of this goddamn apartment. Waiting so I can start recording something or just doing. And until then, I'm just thinking about how to do something daily apart from this, because I want to do a D&D podcast, but I feel like I need a proper setup. I want a decent camera so I can show off the stuff that I want to show, and I'll need to think about what I'm going to be talking about, so it'll take a few days. I might try the first episode just to see how well I'll be doing at talking for an hour and a half, which is like... I like talking a lot, but talking for an hour and a half straight, it's a daunting task, that's for sure. And yeah, sort of ran out of things to say. I'm sure it'll be more fun tomorrow. I don't know. Having a hangover in the morning really just sucks the creativity out of a person. But I guess it sucks the energy out of anything, I suppose. Hey, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah. So see you tomorrow.